Hey there, dreamer. Welcome back to Dream Lore Story. Before we go anywhere tonight, I want you to take a moment just for yourself. The day is done. The noise of the world has faded away. Whatever happened today, whatever worries you might be carrying, you can put them down now. Imagine them like heavy coats that you are taking off one by one and hanging by the door. You don't need them here. Here, you only need your breath and the permission to rest. Tonight, our journey takes us far to the north, far beyond the cities and the lights of civilization. We are traveling to the vast, silent wilderness of the Arctic. Imagine you are in a small, sturdy log cabin, nestled in a valley of snow. Outside, the world is frozen in time. The air is crisp and pure, smelling of ancient pine trees and ice. But inside, you are perfectly warm. There's a stone fireplace in the corner where a fire is crackling gently. The smell of burning cedar wood and warm wool fills the room. The light from the fire dances on the wooden walls, casting soft, orange shadows that flicker and fade. You are sitting in a comfortable armchair by the window, looking out into the night. The glass is frosted at the edges, painted with delicate patterns of ice. But through the clear center of the pane, you can see the sky. And tonight, the sky is alive. This is the land of the Inuit people, a place where winter nights last for months, and where the darkness is not empty. It is a canvas for the most beautiful light show on Earth. The Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. The Inuit have watched these lights for thousands of years. Living in the harshest cold, under the vastest stars, they found warmth in the stories of the sky. They know what others have forgotten, that the lights are not just solar particles hitting the atmosphere. They are spirits. They are memories. They are a connection to something greater than ourselves. Tonight, as you drift closer to sleep, I will share 3 stories, 3 ancient legends of how the Inuit understand these dancing lights. Each story is a window into a world of magic and mystery. So, let your eyes close, if they haven't already. Let the image of the fire fade and replace it with the cool, peaceful darkness of the north. Let's begin with the first legend, a story found among the Yupik people of Alaska. In the silence of the tundra, when the moon is hidden, the spirits begin to wake. The elders say that the aurora is not fire. It is the spirits of the departed coming out to play. Imagine for a moment that the sky is a vast, frozen ocean turned upside down, a place of endless blue and black fields. The spirits of those who have passed on live there. They are not sad. They are not suffering. In fact, they are full of joy. On the long winter nights, when the boredom sets in, they decide to play a game. It is a game similar to soccer or rugby, but played by souls made of light. They take the skull of a walrus to use as a ball, and they form 2 great teams across the heavens. They begin to run, and as they run, their spirit bodies leave trails of color behind them. This is what we see from the earth, the swift movement of the players. When the spirits run to the east, the sky turns a deep, vivid green, like emeralds dissolving in water. When they run to the west, the sky blushes with red, like the embers of a dying fire. When they leap high to catch the ball, we see bursts of violet and purple, shimmering and shaking like a curtain in the wind. It is a game of pure energy. The spirits are laughing. They are remembering the feeling of the wind on their faces, the joy of movement, the thrill of the chase. They run back and forth, weaving complex patterns that light up the snowy ground below. Down here, on the surface, The Inuit people watch in awe. Some smile, looking up and thinking, look at them, they are happy, they are together. It brings comfort to know that their ancestors are not lost in the dark, but playing in the light. But the elders also teach caution. Because the game is so exciting, the spirits sometimes want more players. They are always looking for new friends to join the teams. That is why, if you are ever alone on the ice at night, you must never whistle at the northern lights. The sound travels up, carried by the wind, and the spirits will hear you. They will think you are calling to them. They will swoop down lower and lower, curious about the sound, dancing just above the treetops. And if they get too close, they might simply scoop you up, turning you into light, to join their eternal game in the stars. So the children watch in silence. They admire the beauty, but they respect the boundary. They understand that the sky belongs to the spirits and the earth belongs to the living, and that one day we will all join the game. But not tonight. Tonight, we just watch, safe, warm, and sleepy. Now, let the image of the playing spirits fade gently from your mind. Let the green and red colors soften into a dark, peaceful gray. Take a slow breath. Deeper, slower. There is another story. A story told by the Inuit of Greenland. One that speaks of a different kind of spirit. Not of humans, but of the creatures who share this frozen world. They say the lights are the souls of animals, the great beasts of the north, the seals, sleek and fast, the caribou with their mighty antlers, the whales singing in the deep ocean, the polar bears, kings of the ice, and the Arctic foxes, quick and clever. In the Arctic, survival is a delicate balance. For humans to live, animals must give their lives. It is a hard truth, but it is the way of nature. Because of this, there is a sacred law between the hunter and the hunted, a law of deep respect. When an animal is killed, it is never done with malice. The hunter whispers a prayer of thanks. He thanks the animal for its sacrifice. He promises to use every part of the gift, the fur for warmth, the meat for strength, the bone for tools. Nothing is wasted. Everything is honored. The legend says that if this respect is given, the animal spirit is released with joy. It rises up from the snow. It floats higher and higher, leaving the heavy world behind. It joins the great gathering in the sky. When you see the Aurora Borealis in Greenland, you are seeing a celestial dance of gratitude. It is the animals telling the humans that the balance is kept. Imagine the sky now. See the white lights? That is the spirit of the polar bear, walking across the stars as if they were stepping stones. See the shimmering blue waves. That is the spirit of the whale, swimming through the ocean of the night, splashing stardust with its tail. See the darting, quick flashes of green? Those are the seals and the foxes chasing each other in endless, playful circles. It is a peaceful vision, a reminder that nothing is ever truly gone. The energy just changes form, from life to memory to light. There is a cautionary tale about a young hunter named Atanarjuad. He was young and foolish. He killed a seal but did not thank it. He took only what he wanted and left the rest to rot on the ice. He broke the sacred circle. That night, the sky turned a dark, angry red. The lights did not dance. They thrashed. They moved violently like a whip cracking against the darkness. Atanarjuad felt a deep cold settle in his chest, a cold that fire could not warm. He realized that the spirits were watching. He realized that without respect, the world falls into chaos. From that day on, He changed. He became the most respectful hunter in the village, and the lights returned to their gentle, swaying rhythm, soft green, calm blue, lulling the village to sleep. This story teaches us that we are all connected, humans, animals, the earth, and the sky. We are part of one great breathing circle. As you lie here, safe in your bed, feel that connection. You are part of the life of this planet. You are supported. You are held by the earth. You are watched over by the sky. Now, let us travel a little further south, away from the open ice of the Arctic and into the deep, ancient forests of Canada. Here, among the tall pine trees and frozen lakes, the Algonquin people tell a different story about the lights. They speak of a great spirit named Nanabojo. Nanabojo was the creator of the world. He was the one who named the animals, painted the flowers, and taught the rivers how to flow. He loved his people dearly. But after his work was done, he knew he had to leave. He had to travel to the very edge of the world, to the far north, to make his home there. Before he left, his people were sad. They asked him, "How will we know you still care for us? The winter nights are so long and dark. We will feel alone." Nanabojo smiled and made them a promise. He said, "You will never be alone. Even when I am far away, I will light a fire for you." So Nanabojo traveled north. He walked until the trees stopped growing. He walked until the land turned to ice. And there, at the top of the world, he built his home. And true to his word, he built a fire. But not just any fire. He built a great fire. A fire so large, so bright, and so warm that its light could reach across the entire earth. The Algonquin legend says that the Aurora Borealis is the reflection of that fire. When you see the sky glowing with soft green and red light, you are seeing the warmth of the Creator's heart. It is a signal, a message sent across the night sky to tell us, "I am still here. I am awake. I am keeping the fire burning for you." Imagine that feeling now. Imagine that the cold air outside your window cannot touch you, because miles and miles away, there is a great cosmic fire burning just for you. Its reflection is wrapping around the earth like a warm blanket. The light is not cold, it is warm. Feel that warmth spreading through your body, starting from your toes, up to your legs, into your chest, and down your arms. It is the warmth of being remembered, the warmth of being watched over. The trees in the forest know this light. They stand still, their branches heavy with snow, basking in the glow of Nanabojo's fire. And just like the trees, you can stand still now. You can rest, knowing that the fire will not go out. It will burn all night long, keeping the darkness at bay. Now, let us drift to the final story. The oldest and perhaps the most beautiful legend of all. It comes from the Inuit of Nunavut in the far Canadian north. They believe that the Aurora is a bridge, a shimmering, translucent path that connects the world of the living to the world beyond. They call it the River of Souls. The elders say that when someone we love passes away, their journey is not over. They must travel across the vast darkness of the universe to reach the land of the ancestors. But the dark is scary, and the way is long. So the ancestors light torches, thousands of them. They line the path with fire and light to guide the new souls home. That is what the Aurora is. It is the glow of the torches held by those who have gone before, lighting the way for those who are coming. It is a lighthouse in the cosmic ocean. When the lights are soft and slow, it means the journey is peaceful. When the lights are bright and active, it means a great soul is crossing over and the ancestors are celebrating their arrival. There is a story of an old grandmother named Nuna. She was the heart of her village. She knew every song, every story, and every remedy for the cold. But she was very old, and her time was coming to an end. It was a deep winter night. The wind was howling outside her igloo. Her family gathered around her, holding her hands, their faces wet with tears. They were afraid to let her go. But Nuna was not afraid. She smiled, her face full of wrinkles that held a lifetime of smiles. "Do not cry," she whispered. "I am not going into the dark. Look up." At that exact moment, the wind outside stopped. The clouds parted, and a beam of brilliant green light descended from the heavens, touching the very top of their home. It was the Aurora, but brighter than anyone had ever seen. It swirled with gold and violet, creating a staircase of light that reached up into the infinite stars. "They are here," Nuna whispered. "My mother, my father, my sisters. They have lit the torches for me." She closed her eyes and her breathing stopped, gentle as a falling snowflake. And the family swears that in that moment, the light in the sky pulsed. A new ribbon of light appeared, bright and strong, joining the dance. Nuna had stepped onto the bridge. She was safe. She was home. The Inuit believed that the bridge is always there. Even in the summer, when the sun hides the stars, the bridge remains, waiting, connecting us to those we love. So when you look at the northern lights, or even when you just close your eyes and imagine them, know that you are looking at love. Love made visible, love that defies death, love that shines across time and space. And now, our journey to the north is coming to an end. The fire in the cabin has burned down to glowing red embers. The room is dim and warm. The frost on the window is thick. Outside, the lights are fading, retreating back into the stars. The spirits are resting. The animals are sleeping. The bridge is quiet. It is time for you to rest too. You are safe here, wrapped in the warmth of these stories. Let the silence of the Arctic settle in your mind. Quiet, still, peaceful. Listen to the sound of your own breathing. In and out, slow and steady, like the slow rhythm of the lights. May your dreams be filled with vast, starry skies. May you feel the comfort of the ancestors watching over you. And may you wake up refreshed, knowing that the world is full of magic. Sleep well, dreamer. Drift away on the river of light. Good night. Good night.